A woman from New England says an investigation into her father's care is raising serious concerns. Christiana Lauzon says her father, Mark, relied on caregivers to help him at his home in Augusta. She says doctors notified Adult Protective Services about concerns with her father's care back in December. Rose Lundy with the Maine-Monitor talked about how her investigation about her investigation into how Adult Protective Services looked into Mark's case.
Throughout the month of December, while the agency was investigating this case, she made about 25 calls to the agency to give information, but then also asking for updates on the investigation, and she wasn't given any details. And then ultimately, she did hear back that they had closed the investigation, and she wasn't told if there was any findings of abuse, neglect, or exploitation of her father. Now, I did talk to Adult Protective Services, and they said that this is standard protocol. They don't tell people who make reports to their agency. They don't give them updates on investigations while they're happening, and they don't tell them the final results of the investigation. They'll just let them know that the case has been closed. If the agency does find that there has been abuse, neglect, or exploitation, it will send a letter to both the victim in the case and the perpetrator. And Lauzon has collected all of her father's mail, and she says he did not receive that letter. So presumably the case was closed without any findings.
Now, just a few months ago in April, Lauzon moved her father to a long-term care facility in Massachusetts near where she lives. You can read Rose Lundy's full investigation at the-maine-monitor.org.